Am I live? Hi, my salty pecans. Happy Friday. Happy HauzPlant and Cocktail Friday. So let me just go ahead and make sure that I am connected. It's 10:36 Eastern Standard Time. So I wanted to just go live before the Friday night is over. So tonight's live won't be as long as last week's like 3 hour live. It will be a little short one, but I did want to come on here and just chit chat with you all and also just share some updates in regards to my Philodendron Tortum that I picked up. Hey! That I picked up a couple of bear with me a moment, y'all. Bear with me. I do apologize for that quick disruption. So, like I said, I'm going to do a Philodendron Tortum update. I can't believe I've had this plant for about 2 weeks now. I don't know where time is going, but time just be timing. Nevertheless, if y'all can hear that in the background, that's my cat that decides as soon as I start to fucking like go live, that's when she wants to use the litter box, and I just want to throw some shit at her when she comes out. Just like, fucking bitch. She had this whole time, as soon as the moment that I want to throw something annoying, yo. the moments. That's when these cats like to do this. Annoying. So tonight's HauzPlant and cocktail that we are going to actually make is a Coke float. It's a cherry Coke to be more specific. So I seen this video on social media the other day and I was just like, ooh, I definitely want to try this. It looks yummy. It looks sweetie. It looks creamy and refreshing. So let me pull up the video really quickly. I just share with you all. What am I? No, I want to go down. Let me. Oh, there we go. Pull that up. Okay. Let's see. So I have the ingredients all behind me, but let me go ahead and attach the Instagram post that inspired me to make tonight's cocktail. So, what am I saying? All right, perfect. All right, let me share my screen, Instagram, and voila. Let's go ahead and share a. Is it and I gotta be careful with these music because my last live stream, I had a bunch of issues with social media, like not social media, with YouTube because it tried to like copyright my whole 2-3 hour video for some like 20-second stupid clip from one of these cocktail videos. So I want to make this boozy float. Okay, so I picked up the ingredients. The only thing that I opted out for the Jack Daniels, I decided to actually take Bush's whiskey versus Jack Daniels whiskey. Either way, still the same, but this is a bit better quality in my opinion. I picked up vanilla bean Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Believe it or not, ice cream I would say is my least favorite sort of dessert. I am more of a cake pastry type of gal, and then like a cookie would be the second. Ice cream is like my least favorite. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't dislike ice cream, but ice cream one is not like my go-to. I'm not the type of person that eats my feelings. You won't catch me like sad over a breakup, like eating a tub of ice. No, that's not gonna be me. But picked it up for today's cocktail, and since it's a cherry float, I picked up a cherry Coca-Cola. And we have our glass. I have my ice cream scoop. And let's get into tonight's cocktail. It's really simple. Doesn't require ice because your ice cream is your ice. So would I try this? Yes, we are going to try it now. Let me go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Miss Lady June. Happy Friday. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. So happy to have you here. Such a pleasure to have you here. Let's put this up. All right. So first thing first, we're going to scoop 2 ice cream scoops of ice cream. It's a bit much, but we'll do 2 scoops because that's what the recette calls for. I'm gonna give my mom the rest of this ice cream because I really need the rest of this after today's video. 1 scoop of ice cream for my float, and I do a nice little hefty scoop for the next float. Oh, started to melt in this hot AF room. All right, second scoop. Shazam. Huzzah. Okay. Still good. Vanilla ice cream. Vanilla bean ice cream. One of the better ones. It's not that I don't it's not that I dislike ice cream. Again, it's just not my favorite dessert. And then next, you are going to pour your cherry Coke. I should have maybe used a smaller container, but we're already here. All right, floating. And to add the boozation, I got a Bush's Mill original whiskey. These things are so hard for me to open. And just stick it in like so. Not as pretty as the video, but it gets the job done. Okay, we have some Coke, we have some booze, we have some cream, and we are taste testing. This is delicious. That has to be one of the best things I've ever made. This is Make yourself one. And this is like I guess a fun little mocktail too. You can choose to omit the whiskey, the spirit, and you can just do ice cream and soda and just make yourself a regular old ice cream float. But this was tonight's super simple cocktail. Salty Peeps, delicious. Literally a dessert. But let me go put this ice cream in the freezer so it don't melt any further than it already has been. And I'll be right with you all, my lovely salty pecans. Alrighties. How was your week, Miss Lady June? Any fun things occurred in your neck of the woods? How is the weather right here in New York? The weather's been up and down all week. We had a little bit of like snow scare. It's supposed to be snowing tonight actually. So I went out before this video to go buy the soda and the ice cream like 30 minutes before I went live around like 9:40ish. I went outside and I see the neighbors have salt like all over the ground. So it's definitely expected to be snowing tomorrow. Okay, let me show y'all. This is the weather in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's weather. You'll see. Yeah, that's snow. Hey, Eggy Plant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, this is bomb. Let me pick this liquor up a little bit so I could get a little boozy action at the bottom of here. I'm gonna have to make this for my mom one day. She is going to love this. And I feel like my nose is all drippy. All right. So for the remainder of tonight's live stream, I'm going to update you all. Oh, look, Lola came to say hi. I am drinking, it's called a Boozy Coke float, and it is cherry Coke. So we have some Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean ice cream, and we topped it off with some cherry Coke. And for our liquor, you pick your spirit of choice. I am using Bush's whiskey. Okay, and you pretty much have a float. Homegirl gotta go though. You gotta go, girl. You want some boozy ice cream? You want some boozy ice cream? He's like, you want some boozy ice cream? But yeah, no, seriously, one of the best things I've made. I think that next to what is the one that I made, the Russian something. That is my lash is like stuck. Hold on. Okay. So that I think is one of my other top favorite ones. So I guess I kind of enjoy creamy cocktails. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm a fan of creamy cocktails. Really good. Really good. Miss Lady Juice says it's cold in Virginia, about 35 degrees. And good things this week at work. It's a holiday on Monday. Paris holiday. Yes, I am so happy that I have Monday off. I am so happy. Monday is off. This week was draining. My job is draining. My job is exhausting. It is draining. And the way it's looking, I don't actually plan on staying here more than 2 years. Okay, I'm giving myself like the first year to really get indoctrinated into the government and then start to look for something else, for when I get to like my second year, move up to like another GS grade and get another government job, or at least another position. I want to be in another position. I don't mind my agency that I work for, but it's just my position. It's just it's exhausting. Okay, so either another government in another government agency or work in another position with the government agency that I am working for. Hi, Felix. He says they've been having mild weather here in Chi-Town, in Chicago. Yo, you know what's kind of also crazy? I'm also drinking Coca-Cola, but I'm not a big fan of like Coke. I don't really do dark sodas at all. I prefer light sodas like ginger ale or Sprite. I'm not a big Coke or a Sprite. No, what's the other one? Pepsi. So again, I'm just consuming things that I don't even like in a beverage, and I'm enjoying the heck out of this. This is the definition of you never know until you try. All right, so let me get this video off of my screen. And I want to update you all now on my Philodendron Tortum. Hi, Cello Bella. Welcome, welcome. Cello Bella says hello from the Pacific Northwest. I forgot that I can pop y'all's comments onto these screens. I just figured it out last live that I can share my comments. So let's go here. This is Eggy Plant, our newest salty pecan commenter. We have OG Miss Lady June. We have Sugar Boo Felix Boo, OG. We have Mi Amore Cello Bella. Okay, we got the Salty Peeps fam here. Cello Bella says she is also a state worker. Ooh, how is that? How is working for your local state? How's working for your I work for I'm a federal worker. So I used to work for the city. So prior to my position now, I used to work for the New York City. So I'm just going from one legislative branch location to another federal legislation. But like I mentioned, I'm going to update y'all on my Philodendron sorghum. And I think I've had this plant for 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks now. So if you have not seen the unboxing haul that I did, it's not even really a haul because it's just one plant. I really don't be knowing what to call these types of videos when I show one plant, because a haul in my mind is multiple plants, but I'm showing just one plant. So it's not a haul. And oh, my heater's on, it's so loud. Let me close this door a little. Maybe that will help with the sound. So after I did the unboxing video, I told y'all in the video that I was going to isolate the plant, acclimate the plant, and also pest treat the plant. And can I tell you, I literally took my plant in that brown bag that it was in. I brought it into my bathroom. I hung the plant up in like on the door of of my bathroom for about a week, and I did not take the plant out of the bag for about a week. for about a week, that plant was like in a dark space, just chilling. And the reason is like, I have to like create the pest mix, right? The pest treatment mix. I have to create that first. And then I have to like isolate the plant. And then my mind completely forgot about all of that. So I left that plant in the bag for like a week. And then I'm like, oh shit, Pam, are you seriously like kidding me? I hate when I do that, when I buy a plant and I kind of neglect it. So I'm like, go, get your life. Get your life. So I picked up the plant. I looked at the plant started to yellow. Every single last leaf except for the new leaf that was trying to unfurl was yellowing. I said, you big dummy. When I tell you I am such a boo-boo the fool, big dummy, big dummy. That's how I felt. I was like a huge big dummy, and I panicked of course, which is what I'm very good at. Like, like panic in my mind, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just got this plant a week ago. Like, how the heck am I like neglecting it? How the heck is it like yellowing already? So I picked up my mix. I popped this plant in the tub, and I'm like, water, 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 and I'm like, pest treat, pest treat, pest treat. And I decided, instead of just having it live in my bathroom, because to me, my bathroom, it gets enough light for the place that it is. Okay, so my bathroom, I think it has just like mild lighting. It's perfect for my Hoya linearis. Like, loves that bathroom. It's humidity. It's amazing, but it doesn't get like huge bright light like it would get here, or in my bedroom, or like in my kitchen. Right? Again, the bathroom, the window is small. So it doesn't get as much light. So I decided, I had like the big bright idea to, instead of acclimating my plant in my bathroom, like on the windowsill, which is where I usually acclimate and isolate my plants, I decided to bring it into the terrarium that I picked up from Facebook, like a couple of weeks ago, like a month last year, sometime last year. I picked up a couple free goodies from this amazing lady from Facebook, and I decided to actually put my Tortum inside of that container temporarily. So temporarily, after I treated my Tortum for any potential pest, I made sure to water it. I decided to place my Tortum inside of this container, which has so much humidity. Okay, I have the Tortum in here, and this is just like a little, ball container. I got this for free. This whole thing for free from a amazing lady. She was downsizing because she was having a baby, and you can hear like the echo. Echo, echo, echo. So once I placed the Tortum in here, the new leaf started to unfurl even more. It fully opened up, and the yellowing leaves, believe it or not, got itself together. The yellowing leaves, most of them got themselves together and they stopped yellowing. So this is the new leaf. This is brand new. When I did the original haul video, this leaf did not unfurl yet. So it's brand new. And a lot of the older ones did break off because I was super like just negligent, and I was not paying attention to the plant in the bag, and I was just like, so it broke, but not worried about that. It's really, really, really loving the container that it's in right now, that isolating it, just for my own paranoia. It's loving it, and I can tell that it's loving it because there are just a bunch of aerial roots. Okay, the aerial roots on this plant, it's amazing, and I know it's just from this container. So really, really happy about that. So this container, I had amazing plant content idea for this week. Okay. And for the next coming week. So all week I've been filming content on my phone for me to transfer to my computer to, do a larger video. But I've been going to different Home Depot and Lowe's shops. So far I've gone to a total of 3 different shops. I went to one Home Depot and one Lowe's near me in Brooklyn, and then I went to another one in Queens near my job. So I did not find anything. I was really like bummed out, really disappointed because I'm trying to actually make an indoor terrarium in here. So I'm trying to find slow growing, high humidity loving plants. So I know I want to get like the Phetonias, nerve plants. I know I want to get like a button fern. I know I want to get some moss. Okay. Um, but nowhere I've gone has exactly what I'm looking for. I found some Phetonias, right? I think everywhere has like the nerve plants. They're really, really easy to find. But believe it or not, I could not find a small enough ferns, which is really hard to believe. Let me move this over here. Okay. Yeah, so it's actually really hard for me to believe that I cannot find any like small container ferns. The only ferns that I'm finding are like large 6-inch pots, 8-inch containers. I don't need hanging ferns. I need little starter plants. So I don't know where I'm going to have to go to find starter plants, but I'm gonna try maybe on Sunday or on Monday. Since Monday I'm not working, but I do have some appointments to go to on Monday. While I'm out there, I'm gonna try to hit up some smaller mom and pop shops. So not big brand shops like Home Depot, Lowe's. I'm gonna try to go with more local New York shops to see if I can find just small starter plants. I want something like a 1-inch container or 2-inch container because I don't want a huge thing. And also I'm trying to be mindful of how much I'm spending because like ultimately I am still a pre-pandemic plant mom. And when I say pre-pandemic, I mean it in every sense of the word, okay? I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a tiny plant. I don't want to overspend on things that, in my opinion, it really is not worth it. So that's again just another thing. So I'm trying to be like mindful, trying to be cost efficient, and trying to keep it really pretty because I really want to make that terrarium, that container, like beautiful. And dang, why did I have it here? Like, what? I wanted to show you all. I bought these tools to fix up my terrarium, and now I don't know where to put them. Um, let's see. There we go. Okay. So, in the meanwhile, while I'm waiting to find the exact terrarium plants that I want to make for this, that I want to get for this exact beauty, let me show y'all. Okay, so I picked up some tools to actually work in large containers like these, okay? So I got terrarium making tools. So I picked up the set of 4, okay? And it comes with these tweezers, okay? So if I'm like, oh, I need to move something around, like, oh, look, let's move this around. Instead of me digging my big old hands in here, you just smell, this is cute and dainty, okay? And it also comes with I don't know where the little tip just went. All right. Then the next one it comes with is just, again, another pair of tweezers, but these are more angled. So if I'm trying to like slide things, if I'm trying to like slide things, you know, more corner, I don't know. Options though. We like options. And then the third thing it comes with, I guess these are like shears, okay? But they're like cute. Okay. These are like shears. Okay, I didn't even realize these were like shears. Oh, this is cool. I just noticed this now. And the last thing that it came with is this. So this is like the scraping, you know, the cleaning, you know, you scrubbing, you're scraping things, you know, see, you know, and it has two sides. So it has the larger, more triangular one on this side, and it has the more tapered, thinner, more, you know, precise one on the other side. So I'm actually really excited to use these when I finally get the freaking plants that I'm looking for. Okay, so that's just the update. So I've been slowly and surely buying things to create this. And another thing is I don't have any more substrate. And when I say substrate, I mean soil. So I'm trying to buy separately. I want to just get regular gardening soil for like all of my base plants. So I like to get gardening soil and create my own soil mix by adding charcoal, perlite, yada 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 yada, and so on and so forth. But I also want to specifically just like buy cactus and succulent soil. Again, I like to make my base soil, but I don't have any sand, and I really like to use sand when I make my cactus mix. So it's either I'm gonna have to like next time I go to the big box store, I'm gonna pick up another bag of soil because the problem with the soil that I have now, dodo bird Pam that I am, because you know I'm such a big dodo bird. I completely forgot. I was like lazy at one point, and I did not properly tie or close my soil bag. So I guess there was a fly gnat somewhere in my home that decided to lay an entire colony of fly gnats, okay, fungus gnats inside of this huge, like 30-pound bag of soil. So annoyed. So I had to like toss that whole bag because either I keep opening the bag and reigniting fungus gnats in my home, or I just take that L, and I just decided to take that L. But since then, I haven't gone to the shop to pick up a new bag. So I have not been able to repot plants in some time, which is frustrating. So that's another thing I have to re-up on is soil to make these repottings. That's another thing. So I'm half and half between ordering online or just going in person. So I'm gonna try again this weekend because I like instant gratification as well. I want to see the plant that I'm buying. I want to see. I want to pick it out. I want to make sure its imperfections are imperfect enough that it's perfectly perfect for me. That's basically where I'm at right now. So let me go through the comments. Hi, Vanessa. My sweet Vanessa Carroll. I am using one of Vanessa's Charlottes. Oh, Vanessa, let me update you on the, gosh, what is that Hoya? Oh, yeah, I can't remember the name. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, this is a little dry. I watered this too. Okay. Oh, look at this, Vanessa. Oh, This is a new leaf that's unfurling. Well, it's unfurled, but it's starting to harden. And this one as well is one of the newest leaves that decided to pop out for me. Looks so amazing. I love it. It's doing so well. It's doing so well. I've actually decided to give it a trellis because, yeah, but this thing is dry, so I'm going to water it too. Okay. But I can't wait for this plant to flower for me. It's huge. It looks completely different. It's like a completely different plant. I'm so proud of it. Thank you, Vanessa. All right, let's get this plant back here. And the final thing that I just want to share with you all on tonight's live is something that I always do year round, and that is plant care near my radiator. If you're not new to my channel, then you probably heard me talk about this, but I live in a New York City apartment, and for me, living in a New York City apartment means I gotta have heat, okay? That also means in order for me to properly use or have the ability to use my window space, I need to place my plants near my windows. If I place my plants near my windows, that means the plants are near radiators. If the plants are near radiators, that means they're near a heat source. Heat source means drying out. Drying out means potential death of plants. So for me, the hack, the tricks that I use in my plant collection in my home is to have a heat-proof container, a shatter-proof container that I put on my radiator, and I put water inside of that container. And whenever the radiator turns on, whenever it's hot, whenever it's cooking, whenever it's boiling, whenever it's steaming, whatever it's doing, whatever it does, whatever the radiator does, okay? I am killing two birds with one stone, okay? I am, of course, warming up my space, warming up my environment, keeping my plants warm versus them being exposed to the temperature that is literally just one pane on the other side. Okay, so pretend this is the window. Okay, this is the inside, this is the outside. The window is the only pane protecting the plants inside from the outdoor elements. Okay, so the heat is keeping the plants warm compared to if I didn't have heat, the plants would be cold. All right. So the heat is keeping warm, but I'm also adding humidity by adding water into my shatterproof container. So right now, this thing is dry to the bone. When I woke up this morning, there was still some water left in this. It is now 11:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 16th. This thing is dry. All I'm going to do now is refill this container to the top. Sometimes, depending on the mood I'm in, all I do, I pour water in this, I grab a towel, and I just wipe whatever is in here. And you're like, what the hell is this nastiness? This is just built up of salt, of minerals from the water. All right. This is literally built up salt, built up minerals. This is not dangerous. Okay. But this is what happens over time when things just oxidize and evaporate. Okay. It leaves, things that the H and the O and the 2, this is what is left. Okay. When the H and the 2 and the O goes. All right. So this time around, I'm not going to rinse it because it's just salt particles, just for video purposes. Okay. I have a bucket of water to show you all literally what I do. I'm literally just going to now refill this thing to the top. Okay. And I'm so strong. I'm going to take this. I'm going to bring it over to my radiator. And I'm going to place it right under where my plants are. Okay, place it right under. This thing is going to get hot. It's going to start to steam. It's going to create humidity. I don't have to worry about plugging in a humidifier. I don't have to worry about refilling a humidifier. I don't have to worry about unplugging a humidifier. I don't have to worry about built up of grime, muck. The only thing I worry about is calcification and refilling this. I know my container is safe for the heater where it's on. That's really all that matters. Make sure you're just using a heat-proof container. You can place it on your radiator and you add extra humidity to all the plants in that surrounding area. And I have a couple of Hoyas that are budding right now that are getting ready to flower. And these are the Hoyas that live directly above my radiator. All of my Hoyas live at my window. They all live above the radiators. And my Hoyas, a few of them have bloomed for me the past couple of years, especially during the winter. That's when I find most of my Hoyas bloom. Some of them bloom during the summer, but the winter ones are doing what they do right now for the season. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this container on the radiator. And just like that, that's it. That's all I have to do. And my plant is happy. I just have to remember to refill the container when I remember to do that. Okay. So let me go through the comments. I went on a whole tangent just now. Cello Bella says use it for a splendidum instead. A tortum should act right. Oh, you mean the container that it's in? Yeah, I'm not keeping the tortum in there permanently. I just have the tortum in there to isolate it, right? Because I know if it's in that container, I'm not gonna worry about anything trying to like escape or fly out. But by now, it has been pest treated for about a week now. So I'm pretty confident whatever possibly could be living there could be trying to survive and come into my collection. It should be gone by now because I made sure to saturate the entire soil, made sure to saturate the entire plant. And then it's just actually in the container living in a little bit of puddle of water that still has the pest treatment as well. So it's continuously surrounded by by anti anti pest. We need to get you one of these. Make you one of these. It's a chicken salad. It's a chicken salad. Mm. Miss Lady June says order from Green Escape. Hmm. I don't think I've heard of Green Escape before. Let me Google Green Escape. Let's do a little Green Escape shopping. The Green Escape, the largest plant nursery in Florida. Miss Lady June also says fern leaf begonias by Penifolia. I do have a I have a bipedifolia right here. Um, yeah, that's my bipedifolia and my pedatum is over there. I don't want to mix them up. Let's see. Vanessa says she agrees with Miss Lady June. She just ordered from Green Escape and got some nice starter plants. Okay, well, let's check this website out now that y'all mention it. Um, let me- What makes you think I'm not in love? What is your where would you go from? right? I'm just gonna go through the comments before we go through green escape a little, okay? So Miss Lady June says, I have this fern in a jar sitting on top of a leca in saran wrap. That's my high humidity. I just want to see if you can grow it. You definitely can grow it. I have I have literally a plant that Vanessa sent me this past summer that she wrapped in saran wrap in moss. And I literally have that Hoya literally still in the saran wrap in moss in a water container. So it's the roots have actually spread out of the saran wrap. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. BRB, hold on. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. Literally, let me dig myself up. Why? Hold on. Escape. Exit. Hold on. All right. Literally, still in the saran wrap that she did originally ship this to me in. But when I tell you these plants, all of these leaves are new. All of these leaves, every single last leaf that you see on here grew in my home. And if I pull the plant out itself, the roots are kind of crazy. Very crazy. But one thing I do know, it's happy. It's happy. And this is one of the plants that live in my bathroom. Let's see. Miss Lady June says, I purchased many plants from Green Escape. I've never heard of that shop before. Y'all just putting me onto new places. I do got the old school humidifier, literally. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A lot of these traditional old school methods work. That's why they're old school. And, because a lot of people, try to be all fancy with this sensor, censoring, humidifier with 3 levels of optometry and sensational mist, fine misting that even the human pore can absorb it. Like, this is overcomplicated. We don't need to do all that. Oh, it's okay. So they have an Etsy because I see uh there's like 2 pages. There's a Etsy one, and then they have like the Green Escape website. So let's see. Felix says, if I find a plant I might want to buy, but it's heavily infested, I don't want to risk bringing it into my home. So that's another thing, Felix, that I was going through when I went into Home Depot, Lowe's, the last couple of days to the 2 shops that I went. Again, very disappointing in the plant selection, but also they were like, y'all will see in the video, they were in like the worst shape. These things were dried, they were ugly, and I'm like, if I'm gonna bring a new plant into my home, I really don't want to pay full price or have to like acclimate a plant unless it's literally a rehab. Unless I'm literally buying a rehab plant, knowing it's a rehab, I don't want to buy a new plant and then being surprised when I get home that it's a rehab. There's nothing worse than that. Nothing worse than that. Begonia bipenofada. So I'm thinking of begonias too. I'm thinking of begonias, photonias, ferns, and a little bit of mossiness. That's what I want to go inside of that container. Plants that I normally would never buy. I don't buy begonias. I own a fern, and I don't own the photonias. I don't like calatheas. I don't like plants that require high humidity, marantas, all of that. I like plants that I can neglect. I like plants that I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot you existed. Let me water you. Like, that's who I am as a plant parent. So for this container, I'm trying to buy plants that actually like humidity, that I can again ignore because it's in a container that it'll be fine in. Another plant I think I might add into it is my Philodendron brandy, because I found like that my brandy is a plant that loves high humidity. My particular cutting, the plant that the parent plant that mine came from, that particular one really likes humidity. So I have mine living under this, I call it a cloche, but it's really a plant vase that I turned upside down. And I probably water that plant, I swear, no lie, maybe twice a year, if that often. So I think I'm going to get a cutting from that to add into my little terrarium that I'm going to make. Okay. Eggy Plant said, I like them. And bubble blooms. Ooh, bubble blooms. Streams on app called Plant Story. Huh. Okay. Let me see. No, yeah. Nobody's trying to buy bugs. Nobody's trying to buy bugs. Let's see. Vanilla says, I like Plant Story. I have not done a live yet. Yo, when I tell you, I'm so out of the loop with like plant purchasing, because again, I'm really satisfied with my collection. And for the most part, like I've told y'all, I'm a creator of plant content, but I'm not much of a consumer of plant content. So that's another thing about me. So y'all really be putting me on to like a lot of these new people. For example, when y'all put me on to what's that lady, Sarah Stevenson. Like, I didn't even know she existed until one of my salty pecans was just like, I'm no longer going to buy things off of her page. And then I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, like y'all be putting me on. Y'all be putting me on. All right, so let me go ahead and open this up a little bit bigger. I want it like this. Okay, I want it like this. Let's have a look on Plant Story. Why am I calling it Plant Story? On Green Escape. So you said Etsy. Let's have a look. Okay. Let me see their website maybe. Let's see. I think this is the same people, right? The Green Escape. HauzPlants. Let's see. All right. Products. Let's buy price. Oh, $10 is the cheapest. All right. We're going to cap it at $10. Oh, we're capping it at $10, y'all. Wow. Wow. Hurt my feelings a little. Like, I was looking on Steve's Leaves. I didn't really find anything like that I wanted to get on Steve's Leaves the other day as well. It's like I just feel like I'm so out of the loop. It's like I might just end up getting plants from private sellers. I was also thinking of adding string of turtles. I think string of turtles would look so cute inside of that terrarium. So cute inside of the terrarium. Let's see. Next page. I wouldn't even know how to filter it on their page. Yeah, ooh, maybe peperomias, like begonia, peperomia, phoetonias, ferns. Okay. Oh, look at this. A medium. This is so beautiful. Oh, look at the baby. It's just a baby. It's just a baby. Okay. Wow. Man, look at the prices. Look at the prices of a strawberry shake cutting. Do y'all remember that one live stream? It was that one live stream. I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. I was live streaming with y'all, and I was trying to bid, do like bid on eBay for a plant, and it was like a strawberry shake. And I think I lost the bid, but I think I lost the bid by like a couple pennies. I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. But everything happens for a reason, because I was about to drop a couple $100 on that plant alone. So everything's meant to be. Like, everything's meant to happen for a reason. I wasn't meant to purchase that plant. So I'm happy that it fell through. What? No. Hold on. It wasn't a strawberry shake. It was a ability. What? This is cute. $18 for a Billy? Like, this is a plant, honestly, in a year, you could probably get it to like such large leaves. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Cute. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. So price wise, I like the prices here. Okay. Price wise, though, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a fiend for a Hoya linearis. That's crazy. $20 for that, though. Anybody want a Hoya linearis? How much can I sell this for? If they're selling that little starter shit for $20, can y'all see? Oh wow! I guess when I click this, it's not sharing. Oh, so I've been clicking on these plants for no reason, just for y'all to not even see the screen. Let me stop the screen. Oh. This whole time I thought I was sharing my screen with y'all. I've been clicking on plants for no reason. Ugh, ridiculous. If this costs $20, y'all, how much can I sell this for? Oh man. As much as I love houseplant collecting, a lot of these plant prices be bullshit. These plant prices be bullshit. And I'm so happy that the hype is dying down. Okay, and when I say hype, I mean like the hype from all these entrepreneurial sellers that killing the market for the collectors. Okay. I'm all proud and all happy and gang ho for people, selling plants, doing their business, capitalism, great, congratulations. But as a consumer, I'm allowed to complain. Okay, I don't like to buy expensive plants. So I rather not buy plants instead of overspending on plants. But these prices on that website, they're really good. They're really good, and I would purchase from that shop. But I wouldn't purchase what I'm looking for from that shop. Again, I'm looking for $2, $3 plants, like capping it at like $5, like a plant. Like my budget for the plant terrarium, I just $20. I want to spend $20 on all the plants total that are going to go inside of that container. Period. That's it. I just made a decision. $20 is what I'm going to spend. All right. That'll be the video of the title of the video. Creating a terrarium for under $20. Time for me to find plants because these plants are like $5 each. So I'm probably going to get like 2 plants. Oh, man. Oh. All right. Felix says dollar store selling plastic clothes. Looking at the gardening section at the dollar store. Okay. I are they big? Are they? I have cloches. Like one thing I can say, I have when it comes to like plant accessories, I have like an excess of plant accessories. I just need soil. Let's see. Vanessa, thank you. Yes, please. I would love a piece of string of turtles to put in my terrarium. Please and thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, please. My string of turtles died years back. My turtles. My turtles. Let me see the guy. Let me go to my profile. See if I can show y'all my little string of turdies. Turtle. Yo, I have not posted on Instagram like a legit post since like June. I posted, let me show y'all. I'm crazy. This was like my last
with 2.
like
My Hoyas are in full bloom.
this is dated.
This is my Swiffer's tail and my Hoya obovata. This is the beautiful Hoya obovata with 2 peduncles, and I believe a third one is forming.
That Hoya Ovada is huge now, yo.
So pretty. This is my Hoya Swiffer's tail with one very bloomed peduncle and another one forming. Another one here that's not very active. And I believe somewhere here, right there, is another. So I believe there's about 4 or 5 peduncles.
All right, I just want to share with y'all. I'm trying to find. This is my Instagram, HauzPlant HauzPlant. If you aren't already following me, I gotta go back in my archives, like years back. I have not had a string of turtles in a while. Yeah, I used to post a lot and then I just stopped. I started working this new job and I had the mental capacity non existent. Y'all, I'm going back still. All right, let's see. String of turtles. There we go. Been a hot minute since I had string of turtles. This is April of 2021. And it was like much bigger. And then I don't know what happened, but this entire plant died. That entire plant died. Both of these plants are dead. Oh my gosh. This plant is thriving. Let me actually show you that plant when I first got it. It's so cool to like go back through this archive. I have not scrolled. Yo, look at my Swiffer's tail. When I first got my Swiffer's tail back in 2020. And now look at my Swiffer's tail. Hold on. I wrapped it around itself because it was just huge. Huge. It was just huge. Okay. Hold on, I don't want to break this plant. How the heck did I do this? All right, there we go. This is the plant now that we're looking at. It's pushing out new leaves. It also has given me, I believe it's trying to give me a second new growth point, like branch off. And of course, there's just like an endless. This is another, it's trying to branch off here as well into another new growth point. Multiple peduncles. Love this plant. The most expensive plant I've ever purchased, $150. And I don't regret it at all. Oh man, look at my turtle.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Found you. Deep, 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 deep. Why don't you listen to me? Oh, you thought you could get away? Nope. Cheep. Cheep. Wow, fail. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Found you.
All right, y'all. So, oh, look at this plant. Now it's nice to burn it on the ground. Those are like my work plants.
No, never mind.
My work plants now.
Here. So,
So
no,
many people
never mind.
go from my
Put you back
work
here.
plant to the office. I would come to work
So,
and literally get and it's crazy because I give my parents a lot. I
no,
give my parents
never
probably
mind.
a lot.
Just put you back here.
But yeah,
So,
you can't control. All right. So, let me scroll up. Let's see. Eggy plant, I agree 100% with you. I love how cheap some plants are right now. Love it so much. I'm so happy because I feel like I can breathe, you know. I feel like I can collect without having to worry about if the plant survives, okay, whether or not I'm going to be out like be in the negative because the plant I spent my entire paycheck on a plant that did not survive. Now, you know, I could spend a couple dollars, spend a quarter of my paycheck on a plant and be fine if the plant doesn't survive. You know, it takes a lot of pressure. Also, a lot of pressure gets taken off of being a houseplant parent as well. Not having to worry about, damn it, man, well, how am I going to replace this plant? Oh, like it was a dream plant. All the hopes and desires that you have, like all of that goes into houseplant collecting. And when the plants don't survive, then they don't survive, and you really just feel asked out like a boo boo fool. All right, let's see. Plant story are better, but the live auction format is like bad for impulse buyers. Woo! Maybe keep them away from me. I'm such an impulse buyer. I'm definitely an impulse buyer. Let's see. I'm agreeing with you, Felix. Buying local from plant swaps or farmers markets. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it local. You know, big box stores are not doing it for me. So I am gonna have to check out just like smaller shops. The farmers markets, I'm not gonna be able to make it out this weekend to any of them, and it's supposed to be snowing tomorrow as well. So I don't know how the farmers markets that operate on Saturday is going to be doing. The ones in the city at least. But I'm gonna head to Jersey tomorrow to one of my homegirls. We're doing like a Galentine's thing. Me and a few of my sorority sisters that we haven't seen each other in months. I'm so excited to see the girls. Maybe if I get a chance to check out what's going on in Jersey, I'll check it out. But again, I'm trying to get like $20 worth of plants, a handful of plants. I want some like moss to cover. I have like slate. Ugh. I have like this that I want to like use in there. I'm gonna like probably crack this. Okay, like use smaller pieces. Okay, in my terrarium. Like I really want to make this so freaking cute. So it's the Virgo in me, the perfectionist in me, the Virgo in me that's really like I want the best at this point. Okay. And me going up and down is showing the commitment that I have to actually creating this terrarium. So fingers crossed, I get what I'm looking for. Let's see. Plant swaps. Yep. Plant swaps are where I get free plants. I get cheap free plants. And yep, I'm with you. Eggy Plant said, when I joined the local begonia society, I got a ton of free plants. When I joined Facebook plant groups, I got a ton of free plants as well. Yeah. And I've also given a lot of plants for free too. So it's kind of like give and take. I've given a lot of plants away for free on my Instagram, especially. I've given a lot of plants away for free on my Instagram. You might not know that, but I give a lot of plants away, like DMs, yo. Yeah. Let's see. Felix says, right, Miss Lady June, I sell rooted philodendron cuttings for $5, like the one I sent you recently, Pam. Oh, like this one? Yo, I be keeping the plants and what they come in. Still has the package, what is this called? The fluff for shipping, the tape, and all. It lives inside of here. We water it. It's very happy. It's very happy. And this is one of the plants that I'm trying to add onto that cedar. It's not cedar, whatever type of wooden material it is. I want to attach it to this plant. But again, I don't have soil. I have not done anything like plant related, like repotting, nothing, because I don't have soil, yo. I have a bag of soil in my living room that is like double wrapped in plastic trash bag, because I'm not going to toss it. I'm going to give it to my neighbor when the weather starts to warm up a bit more, because my building where we live, we have like greenery. So she likes to plant things. Like I've given her so many plants. I've given her so many like plant supplies. Like I've given her bags and bags of soil in the past. So I'm just gonna give her that fly net bag, and it's gonna go outside. So they're gonna like disintegrate. And I think fly nets have a lifespan of, I don't know, like a week, 2 weeks. So by the time they go outside, they're gonna die anyways. So rather me throwing it away, it's gonna go in the ground. So yes. All right, let's see. Do I think I scared? No, I definitely did not scare the string of turtles making that video. Because after that video, when I tell you those string of turtles, huge, it got like so large. I just could not find like the mental capacity. I don't even know what was going on with my life at that point. I think like 2021 was a really rough year for me. 2021, 2022, really, really, really rough years mentally, emotionally, like was really hard for me, extremely hard for me. And I can't even begin to tell you how many plants I lost that those 2 years. I can't even begin to tell you how many plants I have lost. Like all 2023, I think I probably bought like or brought in like maybe like 3 to 5 new plants into my collection overall. And I think one of them was like a repeat plant, which was the Linearis. Okay. 2022, mentally, emotionally, I was not not at a good place at all. 2021, rough. 22 to 2, horrible. So I lost so many plants. I don't know how many times I just said that. I'm just like thinking back to like where my mind, where my emotions were. And I'm like, wow, I've come such a long way. Such a long way. Yeah. So unfortunately, that plant, amongst so many more, did not survive. My Yeah. But we're out of there. We're not mentally that God. That's in the past. Gone. Here you go. All right. This lady Juice says, I like plant swaps talking, and they have very good food and smiles. Aw, I've only been to one plant swap, and that was the plant swap that I went to with Nia, and I met like bunch of salty pecans and houseplant, like just houseplant lovers. I don't have anything with them in that photo. I should have posted that online. I don't know what my mind was. Should have posted that group photo. So I'm just looking at pictures right now. All right, y'all. Let me let you guys go. It is 11:58 p.m., almost midnight here. It is February 16th. It's almost February 17th. And yeah, I am going to enjoy the rest of my night. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my float that I just keep adding Coke to. So I'm just like enjoying a ice cream Coke. Still plenty of liquor. Like half of this bottle is still full of liquor. Let's just pour it all in here. Recycle this for 5 cents. Mm, it's good. It's good. I like it. So I love you all, my salty pecans. I will see you all next Friday for our next houseplant and cocktail. Okay. Let me go ahead and just share a couple more comments before I head out. Miss Lady June asked Felix what type of soil he uses and said, I stopped using soil. Can this share? And now Erwood mix because I live on the peninsula. Oh. Hmm. Felix says, I use soil pour mix, but I add perlite and orchid bark. Yeah, for me personally, I love soil because in my mind, I'm like, honestly, in the wild, these plants are living in soil. So I'm just going to give them soil. But I always make my own mix. Always, without a doubt, make my own mix, my own aeroid mix, well draining mix, full of orchid bark, perlite. I like to put some charcoal. I like to put a little bit of peat moss. I like to put a little bit of leca. I like to put. Did I say charcoal? I like to put a little bit of the slow granule, slow release granulated granules, slow release granule fertilizers. I like to just juice up my soil mix that I pre-create. So I like to just get individual components of everything, and then like I have my like back here, I have like my bag of additives. So I have, you know, the peat moss, and then we have the charcoal. You know what I mean? So I add what I need to my container mix. All right. Let's So Miss Lady June asked Cello Bella what substrate mix she uses, and Bella says soil. I do worm casting, large perlite, bark, cactus soil. I like that. That sounds very buff. Very, very buff. Let's see. I hope you do catch another stream. It was lovely having you join us tonight. Thank you. If you have not done so already, Salty Peeps, and you're still watching, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy our live streams on Friday. And I will see you all next Friday again. And this week, I've just been trying to like mess with my camera so I can use multiple cameras when I'm doing the live stream. So I'm getting there. I have added like a new software onto my computer. So I just need to buy this like converter, this HDMI converter thing to make it like work. So that should be coming in the mail in the next coming days. Okay. But keep an eye out for more fun stuff. I just want to keep making content for you all and enjoying my time because I love coming on here on Fridays. Actually, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And are you guys like liking when I come on later around like 9, 10, or do you prefer earlier lives, which when I go live around like 6, 7? Because I like there's a good amount of people in here now and it's pretty late. So let me know as well. Okay, Salty Peeps. So I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love you all. And we're going to do our goodbyes, our ciao ciao. Thank you so much, Eggy Plant, for joining me tonight. Thank you, Cello Bella. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Felix. Thank you, Miss Lady June. Thank you, Vanessa. I think I said Vanessa already. And yes, these are all the salty peeps that have been keeping the comment section lit tonight. You guys are the best. I love you all so much. You make me so happy. I literally have the best salty pecans ever because I'm the only one that has salty pecans, okay? You'll get your tortum, Felix. And honestly, if you don't get your tortum in time, my tortum will grow. I can send you cuttings eventually. If you still haven't gotten yours yet, I got you. Don't worry, okay? Cut you a little cutting from there. We share the plant family, all right? Oh, look at Pikachu! I love you all, my salty pecans. I will see you on the next one. If you haven't already, like I said, give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on my other social media platforms at HauzPlant, HauzPlant, like y'all just seen here on the IG. And I will see you on the next one. Let's get going. Bye. And again, if you have not done so, go ahead and make yourself a Boozy cherry Coke float. Just using ice cream, cherry Coke, and your liquor of choice. I'll see you then.